everyone. Today is Wednesday, September 17th, 2025. The time is 11:11 a.m. Pacific. And the temperature is 24 degrees Celsius here in downtown Vancouver. Hello, Juanita, Kevin, Dutchman, and Medano. Welcome, friends. We're downtown today. And actually, Dutchman, you mentioned a while back about the building that you wanted to see, the Vancouver House. So we're going to see if we can go find that skyscraper that looks like it's upside down. We have the historic Fairmont Hotel here, one of the great Canadian railway hotels. It's obviously a heritage building built in 1887. Or actually, this building was built in 1928. It took 11 years to complete, actually, and was opened on May 25th, 1939. To welcome King George and Queen Elizabeth on their first Canadian tour. But there were other hotels before this called the Hotel Vancouver, and now this is called the Fairmont Hotel Vancouver. Yes, I remember, Dutchman, that you wanted to see that, so I was like, let's go check that out today. We're on the corner of Georgia and Hornby Street. Hey, Sebastian and Ethan is with us. And we've got Yoshi, who's linking the chain now to Robert's Live. Yes, Yoshi was live earlier. Then he passed the baton on to Johnny Strides, and now it's my turn. I'm not sure if Johnny's still live or not. I was on the bus. I saw he was live. This is Vancouver's Grand Art Museum, the Vancouver Art Gallery. The huge open-air plaza here. Got my Tim Hortons coffee, so it's hard for me to zoom in. Perfect, Yoshi. That sounds great. Boom started 1-2. Hey, I missed Booms. I guess it's too early over here on the West Coast. So they've got these giant lions here. Lions are a common theme. New York's public library has the famous lions. Across the street we've got the Hotel Georgia, old school hotel right there, and then a much larger building behind it. Gorgeous condos there, very nice office buildings. And then there's the Fairmont Hotel with its classic copper roof, which turns green over time. I imagine they'll replace the copper one day, and then it'll go back to brown, and then it'll slowly turn green again. And I'm not sure when the iPhone 17 is coming out, but across the street we've got a massive Apple store. This area reminds me a lot of Union Square in San Francisco, with that sort of plaza that they have at Union Square and the historic buildings. The iPhone 17 looks horrible. Really? Why is that? Don't they all look the same? I don't know. I use Samsung, but I don't know if they'll appreciate me. Let's see. Have a look inside here. That's what the Apple Store looks like. But I think we'll continue on down. How? So when's the iPhone 17 coming out? Why do you say it looks horrible? Actually, we'll continue down Granville and then we'll make our way back to Howe. It's got the giant Scotiabank building here. And a beautiful clock tower on top of that building. And a Microsoft office here as well. This is Lucid. This is electric car company. Was I watching Roy when he encountered? No, I didn't see that, Roy. I mean, I didn't see that Dutchman. I saw that he was streaming earlier, but I was still. I missed that part. I only saw a little bit of his stream. That's crazy. Where was that exactly, the coyote that he saw? Granville Street is sort of the fun theater district, entertainment district kind of thing here in Vancouver. This building is called Vancouver Block. Clock tower up there.
Oh yeah, when you're on your foot.
Should we both meet at Winnipeg or Edmonton? Wouldn't both of us be in the middle? Yeah. Good call, Yoshi. But if you're flying, you can't really. You could just come all the way here, Yoshi. You don't have to just go halfway. That's crazy, Dutchman. I know that coyotes have been more and more prevalent in California. I think BC too. You see signs over in Granville and over in Stanley Park about coyotes. I think ever since the pandemic, the coyotes have been taking over the streets again, reclaiming their old hunting grounds. Oh, is that cool, Yoshi? Winnipeg or Regina? I've never really been to those places. Well, I've been to Winnipeg briefly, but just on the train. Just at the train station, basically. Same with Edmonton. Old Navy has pretty good men's clothes, or they used to. I haven't shopped at Old Navy in a while. We got Burger King here. I haven't seen very many Burger Kings in the Vancouver area. Have I ever gone to New York City? Oh yes, I've been to New York City. If you look on my channel, you'll see I did several live streams from New York City. Jollibee, eh? Jollibee's pretty good. I did several live streams from New York City back in January. I did one from the top of the Empire State Building. And I did a few more, so you can check those out, Ethan. I love New York. Greatest city in the world, I would say. Got the rec room here. Probably pool and stuff like that. And the old school Orpheum Theater. Booking a hotel costs a lot. Yeah, it does probably. I'm not sure where there would be a cheap place. You don't have to stay in Vancouver in the city. You can stay over in Burnaby over by the SkyTrain line, but it might be a little cheaper. Actually, I do know of a hostel that my friend was staying at. If you want to contact me, Yoshi, I can let you know how much. I can let you know about that place. It's a lot cheaper than a hotel. I mean, it's not as comfortable, but you still get your own room. Studio Lounge and Nightclub. I've heard of this place. Haven't been here yet though. Fuego Saturdays, Fire Saturdays, and the Fever Vibes. Studio Fridays. Okay, cool. Maybe I'll come here to check out some nightclub action. Although to be honest with you, it's hard for me to stay up so late nowadays because nightclubs, they don't even really get busy until like midnight or 12:30, so it's like you got to stay up until that time to go out. It's not that easy. We have Mark Bass and Vivian Johnson and David Collum. Welcome everyone. The Victorian Hotel downtown looks reasonable. Do you know if it's worth staying at? The Victorian Hotel. Not sure about that one. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. You can always check out the reviews on Google Review or TripAdvisor, see what it says. But if it's the right price and the right location, I'd take it. I don't really care if the accommodations are really fancy, because when I'm on vacation, I don't want to spend too much time in my room anyway. I want to be out and about and exploring the city and just going to sleep in the room at night. And then, so as long as that's comfortable enough for you, go for it. It's on 510 Homer Street. Okay. I'm not sure if that's near here, but if I do see Homer Street, I'll try and walk by it. Ron E. Adventures. Welcome, Ron. Nice to see you, Ron. There's the hostel there, Same Sun Hostel. Hostels are okay. I mean, if you, I stayed in Europe when I went to Europe backpacking a long time ago. Of course, everyone stayed in them back then. I mean, sometimes you can stay in your own room, and sometimes you can stay like in a dorm style room with a bunch of other people, but depends how adventurous you are. $5 super chat from Juanita. Thank you so much, Nita. Appreciate the $5 super chat. Hope you're doing well on this beautiful Wednesday. We've reached our goal for the day. So thanks, Juanita. Nickname Nita. This is called the pawn shop, but I don't know if it's a pawn shop or a bar. And we have Marg with us. Welcome, Marg. How are you? Yeah, that's possible, Mark. People who are used to going to that pawn shop, they'll just keep going to the same pawn shop. Next thing you know, it's a bar. Hopefully the same clientele will keep showing up even though it's a bar. This is Davie Street. I'm gonna head over to Howe so we don't miss that that big building. Davie Village here, Davie Street is the LGBT neighborhood here in Vancouver. think that's it. Let's see here. One of these buildings around here, I believe, is that we have Janice with us. Janice and Rick, how are you guys doing? There it is. There's the building we're looking for, Dutchman. This is the Vancouver House. See how it looks like it's kind of upside down? It's like kind of thinner at the bottom and then thicker at the top. It looks very curved, very cool looking building. You can check it out from some different angles. Yeah, there you go, Dutch. You've been talking about this for a while. It's a very cool looking building. You've seen that one a few times, Ron? Yeah. So one of Vancouver's more architecturally interesting buildings, I would say. I think there's a lot of nice buildings in the skyline, but this one is quite unique. The time scale says, yes, we saw this building a few months ago while on vacation from San Francisco. My wife is an architect and she described why the building is stable. Oh, welcome, time scales. Nice to see you again. Looks even different from this angle here. You can really see the curvature, how it curves inward. The building has a counterbalanced weight. Skinny like a carrot, says Janice, right? Exactly. Like even from this side, it looks like a pretty cool building to live in. Look at how big the balconies are everyone has. The beautiful glass railings and their balconies. So you can see everything from up there. I would definitely live there. Hey, Neville. Oh, thanks, Dutch. Now we're just trying to look at it from different angles. See, it looks different from each angle, right? It's a very unique building. Not sure who the architect is. I very much like this building, and like from up there you would get really beautiful views of the waterfront over here. Rick got lots of heart tests to do in October. Well, hope everything goes well, Janice. I know Rick had an appointment today. I hope it all goes well, and we have you in our prayers. $1,500 Howe. Interesting sculpture there in front of the building. Also a pretty nice building to live in. Some nice curvature to it as well. I like the junkie building on the corner. A nice condo here too, overlooking the water. Look at the roof deck they got up there. They have all kinds of parties up there. Vancouver House was designed by Danish architect Mr. Engels and structural engineers Burrow and Glotman. Nice. That's cool. That was Vancouver House skyscraper. Yes, it is a tribute to Flatiron. It looks different than Flatiron. Vivian says it's very different from each side. I know. What a cool design by the architects. That's like, I feel like architecture is really one of the lost arts. Well, not lost arts. It's still going strong, but certainly one of the most beautiful arts. Across the way is called Granville Island. This area looks like Toronto near the harbor front. Yeah, kinda, right? You look at the Toronto Islands across the street. We've got Granville Island there, actually. That's a big marketplace area. I did a whole live stream from there before. It's really nice. It's kind of like a huge fisherman's wharf, over that you could find in San Francisco. But it's on its own like little... It's not an island per se, it's actually on a peninsula, but you got to cross this body of water known as False Creek. This is called False Creek, which separates that part of Vancouver from downtown Vancouver. Right now I'm sitting downtown. Granville Island is like the rest of South Vancouver, basically. I'm not sure exactly what they call the rest of that. There is a part called South Vancouver, which is a little more south, but that's Granville Island. It costs $8 to get there and back on those little aqua buses that you see here. That's the Aqua Bus. You can take one to Granville Island and back for $8. And so this is really a cool area to live in. If you've got the penthouse at the Vancouver House, you've got it made. You can have a beautiful view of Granville Island all the time. Some really good food over there. Oh, you love walking around Granville Island, eh? Yeah, it's got a whole huge marketplace where they sell fresh foods, grocery foods too, like deli meats and high-end cheeses and everything over there. And then they've got a lot of prepared foods as well. I got a lemonade from there, which is really delicious. And they've got tons of seafood restaurants, tons of other restaurants, and a whole bunch of unique shops as well. These guys have a cute little courtyard here that they can hang out in between these two buildings. And so yeah, Granville Island is one of the real gems of Vancouver, probably the most coolest tourist attraction in the city. Granville Island has some of the finest seafood in North America. Is that right? David says you should get that penthouse. Yeah, I want to. I just I gotta wait till my YouTube channel explodes, then I can go buy it. Have I done a walk there? Yes, I've been over there, Marg, a while back. I would say maybe a month ago. I just noticed an interesting chandelier here hanging from this overpass. You don't really see these kind of ornate chandeliers hanging from an overpass. That's quite the chandelier right there. That is one of the biggest chandeliers, maybe the biggest I've ever seen in my life by far. And that's just a massive chandelier. I wonder if those are like real crystals and everything. Probably. I'm surprised no one's stolen it yet. Amazing, eh? Have you guys ever seen such a thing just hanging out in the middle of an overpass? Beautiful.
Is it cool?
Yeah, very cool.
That's pretty crazy, eh?
I've never seen something like that. You guys ever seen something like that? I've never seen something like that. Welcome everyone. Hopefully you're doing all well on this beautiful Wednesday in September. Here it's like 24 degrees, nice and hot. A little bit humid too. When I say hot, I mean hot for Vancouver. It's cold for Phoenix. I wonder if it lights up at night. I would say yes. I would say yes, because it's got big bulbs there. You can see the bulbs. Right? You can see the bulbs there on the side there. There's one of the bulbs. Those are big bulbs. But I would say yes, that does light up at night. I got to come back here at night and check out this this chandelier while it's all lit up. These people are all taking pictures of it right now. Looks like they're on a bike tour. Look at these buildings here. These are some sharp corners. Oh, that's a Flatiron style building right there, except much sharper than you would see normally. This is called University Canada West. UCW, University Canada West. To be honest with you, I've never heard of that, but Dutchman says, yes, I would have to wear a jacket with your temperature. That's true. 24 Celsius in Phoenix is like, that's as cold as it gets, basically. The Spinning Chandelier is a monumental public art installation located under Vancouver's Granville Street Bridge, created by Rodney. That's cool. Let's not walk in front of this group photo here. Very nice looking folks. University Canada West. Must be a fairly new university because I've never heard of that. We got the Lynn Cafe French cooking. $4.8 million chandelier. That's cool. Hope you do get a video of it lit up. Yeah, I got to, the spinning chandelier moves and lights up at 12 p.m., noon, 4 p.m., and 9. Oh, really? So in 13 minutes from now, eh? Should I go back there in a few minutes and see if it actually lights up? I could wait around for a few minutes just to see it since we're already here. We'll just explore this block a little bit and then we'll come back in a few minutes and see if it actually lights up. Might as well, right? And we've got Devin Sullivan with us. What's up, Devin? Hope you're doing well, my man. Nice to see you. And the Mighty Bull is also in the house. He's entered the room from New York City. The Mighty Bull is live. We've got a pet grooming place here. Pet Lux probably looks, that looks real expensive. Yes, thanks for reminding everyone to hit the like button. It won't show up that great in the daytime. That's true, Vivian, but for me to come back here at 9 o'clock at night randomly, it's I don't know when that's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know where, I didn't even know about that. We'll walk around the block for a couple minutes and then we'll swing back. Clock, yep, which does its thing with the steam and the whistles going on every, I don't know what time exactly, but I think this chandelier is worth checking out. I've never seen it before. I never even heard of it before until I just ran into it, so might as well wait around, see what it actually does. Got George Wainborn Park here. Oh, okay, every 15 minutes. That's cool. Very nice, Mighty Bull. Let's see, can I get back around this way or should I double back? Alright, we'll wait around till 12 o'clock. That's funny, Dutchman. That's what'll happen. Yeah, in the winter time it will be darker, but yeah, I'll come back here at some point. But since we're here, might as well just wait a few minutes and see what this sucker actually does. There is something turning up there. A little... There's that little thing turning up there. I don't know what that's for, but maybe it's sort of... My zoom kind of sucks on here. 65 in San Francisco right now. Nice. It's always 65 in San Francisco. That's the timer, or for measuring for wind speed. Okay, cool. That's a wind vane. Thanks for the information, everyone, for putting that info in there, timescales as well, and for Mark as well for letting us know what this cool thing is. See what it looks like here in 5 minutes. See what kind of spinning it does. That's the name of your band. It's always 65 in San Francisco. Yeah. At least a song could be called that, right? I won't point it for the whole... Let me know when it's like 30 seconds away from noon. And we have Oleg with us. Welcome, Oleg. Nice to see you, man. Maybe just a song, right? We're here at the corner. We're here underneath an overpass, waiting for a large chandelier to start spinning and whirling and lighting up, and who knows what's going to happen. The anticipation is building. It's like New Year's Eve. The band name, what would a good band name be? Maybe Hate Ashbury? That would be a cool name for a band. I think we're about 2 minutes away. I wonder what happens when it gets really windy out here. I don't want those hanging crystals to fall. Yeah, I'm not sure if that thing's a wind vane or it's just always spinning. It's not that windy out, that's true, because you can tell like none of the crystals are moving, right? It's really hardly any wind at all. Christian Hansen, Robert is too handsome, suave for this Canadian September sunbake. Thank you, Christian. Welcome, sir. Timescale says look up now. Okay, we're looking at it. Let's see what it does here. Okay, here we go. It's spinning and it's lighting up. Let me know if it looks okay on the screen. It's lowering a little bit. Yeah, it's lowering. It's getting closer and closer to the ground here. that's pretty cool. It's spinning reasonably fast. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's speeding up now. That thing is roaring now. Going for quite a while. A lot of people are walking around just oblivious to it. Maybe they've seen it 100 times if they live in this neighborhood. That's right, Mark. It's one of the more interesting art pieces, I guess, in the city, probably. A random chandelier outdoors. Very, very large chandelier, which spins and lowers automatically. It would be cooler at night, I'll give you that, but it's still cool right now. It would be cool if there was a full moon and the moon was shining off these crystals. It goes for quite a while, I mean. Oleg says a new free energy device. I think so. I think it's generating 1.5 gigawatts right now. Anyone know how long this is going to go for? Dirk G, super sticker, €5. Thank you so much, Dirk. I appreciate you, my friend. I hope you're enjoying the interesting sculpture we have here. Chandelier. Thank you so much, Dirk. Hope it's all well in Germany. Well, this is one of the more interesting things, right, guys? That you'll see in a city. My arm's getting a little tired, so maybe we'll move on. This is a lot longer than I thought it would go. Usually something like this would only maybe go for 30-40 seconds, and then this is going for minutes on end. Four minutes. Relax, muchacho. Okay, now it's starting to slow down. Now it's starting to slow down. And it stopped. And now it's going to slowly raise itself back up to where it needs to go. Well, I would get right under it, but people are honking at folks here that are like getting right under it. Let's see. Hopefully this guy will stop. That was pretty cool, eh, guys? Amazing, says Janice. I think so too. I've never seen anything like that. And it would definitely be cooler at night, but it's still cool to that it does that. A crystal chandelier, a very, very large crystal chandelier, right in the middle of the city, outdoors. Yeah, you guys ever seen anything like that? I've never seen anything like that. Let me know if you ever seen anything like that. Well, I mean, these things aren't going to be cheap to make, Mark. I mean, nowadays, $5 million gets spent on, you know, renovating your home. Let's head up. We did go up Howe. Let's keep going this way. See what other streets they got over here. Right now we're on Beach Ave. Yes, a very interesting idea, very creative idea, I would say, Vivian. I've never seen anything like that, or I wouldn't even think that they would have something like that, an outdoor chandelier. Other than the Gastown clock too, that's also a very interesting little attraction that we have here. Oh, thank you, Timescales. I appreciate you, my friend. I think it costs $5 million to replace the clutch in a Lamborghini. Exactly. $5 million is nothing nowadays, it seems. I don't have an extra $5 million laying around, but the city of Vancouver does. I'm not sure how much the Gastown steam clock costed. And there's still a lot of upkeep for that. There's probably still a lot of upkeep for this too. The dancing fountains at the Bellagio, yeah, well, everything in Las Vegas is kind of next level over there, but that's a very cool thing. And I've seen that, I've shown that on my channel. The marina where everyone docks their very expensive boats. Not too sure how many people actually ride on their boats, but they like to have them. It would be pretty at night, yes. I'll try and come back again one day when I'm doing an evening stream. I haven't done too many evening streams since I've been in Vancouver. I like to go out at night. I should go out at night and do streams, but you know how it is. Always more energy during the day, you know? This is the aquatic center. Gastown steam clock is only 58,000 in 1977. That's nothing. Your native town's mayor likes building fountains all around town. He has built a great scheme first. Oh, is that right, Oleg? That's cool. Oh, you're welcome, Timescales. Glad you enjoyed. Some cool stuff here in Vancouver. Doesn't quite have the same history of San Francisco, but it's a cool city. And Brad Palmer's with us. Welcome, Brad. Good to see you, sir. Neville says, am I visiting anybody in Vancouver? No, I'm basically relocating here now. I mean, I'm probably going to stay here for the next little while until something comes up, you know? Maybe I'll stay here forever. Who knows? I try and just play it by ear, Neville. I don't try and make too many long-term plans, you know what I'm saying? We go day by day. But one of my friends from my hometown is coming to visit tomorrow. A guy I've known for 30 some odd years. Haven't seen him in many years though, at least 10 or 15 years. So I'm looking forward to hanging out with him. We always got along very well. Well, that's a good analogy, time scales. Good to know exactly how much that would have been worth back in the day. There's also the famous Inukshuk. Somewhere around here. You loved Vancouver. We want to go back and check out Stanley Park. Stanley Park is yeah, it's amazing. It's huge. It's actually got a lot of old growth forests still like there. Ancient trees. So it's not all man-made like Golden Gate Park, for instance. It's a bit of both, though. Can get some hot dogs over here. This is English Bay, this body of water here.
They have so much demand that they can kind of charge whatever they want. Yeah. Okay. Which is just rude there.
Right. Yeah. And it's nice gradual, like,
Mighty Bull is the resident sage in the chat. Thank you, sir.
Right now, I see.
Yeah, we were talking about going to the whole right?
Yeah. Well, we said, what if it rains?
Yeah, no, that's a good thing because
Yeah.
the last time, an event that I went to like a month ago,
Yeah.
it was outdoor and it rained.
And it was miserable.
It was fucking.
Oh,
Oh well, it was great because I had friends there, but
yeah,
aside from that, I
Yeah.
think I could have been better.
There's another art piece there. Large pieces of copper or steel or something. Some of the coastal oak trees in Golden Gate Park predate the park. Oh, is that right? Oh, okay. For some reason I thought it was all just sand dunes back in the day. I didn't think they had too many trees, but maybe in small patches they do. They used to call that area the outside lands. You can see a nice calm bay here with some cargo ships or oil tankers out in the distance. This is the Vancouver AIDS Memorial. It's a list of all the folks who have unfortunately passed away due to AIDS, the horrible disease. They have a memorial here for them, looking across English Bay. Is that the Stargate? I'm not sure what Stargate refers to, Vivian. There's this engagement ring thing here. Yeah, that's right, timescales. That whole area was just, I mean, like, it's unbelievable how they've transformed it so much. But yeah, San Francisco, most of that area was sand dunes. They somehow built upon the sand dunes. A beautiful park and beautiful neighborhoods. Oh, Stargate television show where they went through a gate to the other world. I remember that. I see. That sculpture I just passed? These are the engagement ring sculptures. All I saw was the AIDS memorial over there. I'm not sure which sculpture. Cute little building here beside much larger ones. Oh, yeah, I see what you're talking about, Vivian. That big round steel sculpture. Yeah. That could have been the Stargate, exactly. Sorry, the chat is, there's a bit of a delay, so 2 minutes later if you say something I'll like have forgotten. But it kind of looked like Stargate, or maybe something from Planet of the Apes. Yeah, Stargate. Yeah, good one, Vivian. Good reference. I don't really remember that show. I think I saw the movie. I'm pretty sure I saw the movie. I do remember seeing the first Stargate movie. I believe there's more than one. Hello, Mohsin Ali. Stop sign there, moron. A 1996 Doctor Who movie was filmed in Vancouver. Doctor Who. Hey. Na. I remember the song. I don't really, never really watched the show. We got a flock of geese here, Canada geese. These guys look well fed. I won't be messing with them. That's called Henry Manor, named after our good buddy Toronto Tech and Transit. Just kidding. And we have Plush Mickey. Hello, Elizabeth. Aloha to you. Lots of bad drivers in Vancouver, I'll give you that. Just off to do their shopping. The geese. Nice looking geese. I don't know if I've ever had goose meat before. I think I have. I've had goose pepperettes. This is no entry except bicycles. I don't have a bicycle, but I'm going to take my chances and enter anyways. Hopefully I don't get arrested for not being on my bicycle. That's just an apartment building. Goose liver pate. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. This area looks like some parts of NYC in Toronto. Yeah, it kind of does, right? This little park could almost be like, what, Gramercy Park or something, Neville? What do you think? Does this look like Gramercy Park? Gramercy Park, or however you pronounce it? Beautiful place, Mosen says. Thank you, Mosen. It's nice here. Vancouver, British Columbia. Pretty picturesque town, I would say. Yes, the plants are very pretty. I think it means no autumn. Oh, okay, Neville. Okay, I'm just kidding. I had a feeling that's what it meant. I was just joshing with you guys. This is a cool building here. I love all the large balconies that these guys have, especially the corner units. They've got the whole like wraparound balcony thing going on.
What's that?
That's a gimbal.
What is a gimbal?
It keeps the phone nice and stable while I'm recording.
And you're talking?
Yes, I'm talking to my YouTube fans right here.
Oh, fantastic. And you're downtown Vancouver with your YouTube fans.
Exactly.
Love it.
Love it. Thank you, sir.
Have a good day.
Likewise, you too. It's a nice fellow right there. We do have Safeway, but Safeway a lot in California. It's big in the San Francisco area. In the whole Bay Area, it's big. There's a lot of Safeways, and there's a few Safeways here in the city too. Yep, there's a number of Safeways. I haven't actually been in one here yet in Vancouver, but maybe next time I go grocery shopping, I'll go check it out. It's a little bit farther from my house than actually, no, not really. It's probably the same as the Canadian Superstore. We also have No Frills in Vancouver. It's a little bit cheaper than most grocery stores, but it's okay. It's not really that cheap, though, actually. The prices are about the same as they are at Canadian Superstore. Also in Hawaii, yeah, I imagine Safeway. The 70s, you remember eating Lucerne ice cream on a night we'll watch a TV special. Oh, really? Do they have the Lucerne brand in Canada? The Lucerne ice cream brand? I know that was big in the States. Lucerne has good butter and other dairy products as well. You used to have it over there in Toronto, huh? Safeway. Safeway's a good company. There are quite a few big and small grocery stores on the main streets like Commercial Drive and Hastings Street, and you can just walk over there and get fresh vegetables and stuff. They're not cheap either. Those places are also, there's nowhere that's really that cheap anymore. I mean, you're going to be paying a lot nowadays for just even fruits and vegetables. Like asparagus is like $6.99 a pound. Why would I pay $7 for a bunch of asparagus? It's a freaking side dish. I could grill the whole bunch and eat it all in one shot. Asparagus is actually just the stalks of a plant. It's when the stalks of the asparagus plant are young, they're nice and soft and you can eat them. But if you wait too long, they get all woody, just like a stalk of most plants. Well, someone figured out a long time ago, if you pick the stalks when they're young, you can eat them. They taste pretty good.
Sorry if I'm walking too fast. I just realized your boots aren't as fast.
Put my legs on, there's a long line.
Yeah. So we have Canadian Tire. Oh yes. You've seen Lucerne brand. It's a brand. Canadian Tire is very popular here. Everyone goes to Canadian Tire. They've got, they don't just sell tires, I'll tell you that. They do have every single car part you can think of in the auto parts department. If you go over to the auto parts department, they'll have a bench, they'll have like a counter there. And you just tell them the name of your car, what year it is, the make of your car, and basically they'll get the part for you from the back. They have all the parts back there. It's kind of like an AutoZone mixed with a hardware store, you could say, because they've got everything in terms of hardware, sporting goods, and also appliances and stuff. I agree, Neville. This is a very nice tree-lined street with lots of beautiful plants. You see that a lot in Vancouver, a lot of beautiful tree-lined streets. The trees are very mature here. And we have Carol with us. Welcome, Carol. Hope you're doing well. We're passing by the Starlight Manor. That's definitely from the 70s. No one would call their building the Starlight Manor unless it's from the 70s. The word starlight was not used in any other decade except the 70s, I think. Janice agrees. Thank you, Janice, for agreeing. And this area reminds Neville of San Francisco as well. In some ways it does, yeah. Maybe more greenery than you'll find in San Francisco in terms of the tree cover. San Francisco doesn't get quite the amount of rain that they get here. Although, to be honest, it hasn't really rained that much this summer. It rained a bit in May. It's rained a few times in the summer, but not like for days on end. But no one in Canada like talks about water, you know, water being, we got to conserve water or any of that stuff like how in California or maybe in Phoenix you guys got to worry about conserving water. Here we got more water than you could dream of all throughout Canada. We're here on Robson Street. This is the Robson Public Market. Yeah, but I'm sure it'll rain a lot this winter here in Vancouver. That's kind of what it does here. It's not a significant amount of snow.
I feel like every week we have four.
Yes, it's nice to see the trees change colors in Ontario. I don't think you get a lot of that here. Maybe you do, but the fall colors is very much an eastern thing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to, well, I guess the last few years I've lived in San Francisco, but I don't like the winters they have over in the Toronto area or anywhere out east. I could do without snow for the rest of my life, really. I don't have to live in a place where it snows. It's nothing special to me. I hope for your guys' sake it doesn't snow a lot in Toronto this year. It's just hard to navigate, you know, it's hard to get from A to B when there's so much snow and ice on the ground.
So we're just gonna get it off the street into the room onto plywood, and we're gonna break it up so it's nice and easy to carry out.
You got a community garden here where you rent a little box and grow whatever you want. And Lisa says hello. You'll be moving back to San Francisco. Not anytime soon. Maybe one day. It's a nice place to live, though. There's a vacant store. I wouldn't say that you see a lot of vacant stores here in Vancouver. It's Danny the Tunnel King. I have watched you on and off. Nice to see you in Vancouver. Welcome, Danny. And Carl Roth says happy Wednesday. Welcome, Carl. Hope everyone's doing well. And this is a nice part of the year in terms of temperature and weather. Mid-September. Some cool cafes, candy shop, a relax lounge, pizza place, Samsonite store. Oh, okay, I gotta come here because one of my Samsonite bags has got damaged. And I think they have a lifetime warranty or something on it. You used to live where it snows in the US, says Lisa. A long time ago, but can't handle that anymore. I know, right? It's not fun once I've already grew up in the snow country in Ontario, so I've been there, done that. Is that real Neapolitan pizza? Could be. I think that's what everyone's trying to mimic nowadays, is the Neapolitan pizza. Is there some sort of symbol, Marco? I didn't know about that. to denote whether it's like authentic Neapolitan pizza or something like that? Is there a symbol? There's the Nike store. There's plenty. This is Aritzia. Aritzia is a Canadian company, I believe, but they have stores all over the world. And there's one in San Francisco, down by where you get where you wait for the cable cars there on Powell Street, and in the famous San Francisco Center Mall, which is now mostly vacant. There's Banana Republic. I haven't shopped there in a while. I like their clothes at Banana Republic. I mean, I think I bought a pair of jeans and it lasted a long time from there. YouTube rocks. How you? TGIF. Oh, today's only Wednesday, Janice. We're not quite there yet. Not quite there yet, but fairly big Foot Locker here. Or no, this is Brown's. Brown's. I'm seeing Foot Locker across the street on the reflection. That's why I thought it was Foot Locker. This is Zara. I don't know if they have men's clothes at Zara, do they? I don't think so. You're getting a Frisco vibe. Yeah, this kind of feels like Post Street in San Francisco, right? Neville? I get that feeling too. Over near Union Square, where they have all the high-end shops on Post Street. This is absolutely very similar to that.
So far,
Vancouver has it's fairly amount of, you know, it's a fairly wealthy city as well. So they've got all the high-end stores here. This is called Lush Spa. This is vintage clothing here. Arc'teryx and Lululemon across the street. Lululemon's also Canadian. He got laugh. I was looking for laugh. That's. Are we getting lunch or ice cream there soon? I'm not too hungry, and I just had a coffee before here, so I don't think I'll be getting any ice cream today. I think I'm probably going to be wrapping up in the next little while here. I did do a live stream yesterday as well, so the feet and legs are starting to get tired now. But next time, Lisa, we'll go find a cool ice cream spot. How's that sound? Or you can look one up, Lisa, that's that you want me to go to, and I'll try and make my way there. Coffee and ice cream pairs nicely, bro. That's true. That's true. I will next time get a coffee and an ice cream at the same time then. How's that sound? Trying not to consume a massive amount of calories these days, so I can get down to my goal weight. I need about 5 to 7 pounds to lose. Tiffany and Company.
Yeah, anyways, they will cost so much because there's an absolute
Okay, sounds good, Lisa. Why is people driving like assholes when there's like 1,000 pedestrians on the street? Get a life, bro. We got Starbucks. Starbucks should start selling ice cream. People can get a coffee and an ice cream from Starbucks. They need better food too. I don't like the food at Starbucks. In my opinion, Tim Hortons food is way better. There's the beautiful B5 building. And we have Mike Landry with us. Welcome, Mike Landry. A pretty ritzy shopping area like the Mink Mile. Yeah, exactly, Neville. Very much like that. We have Rando Geek, just as bad as NYC. Frappuccino. Is that what Frappuccino is? I don't know what I've never heard. I've heard of the word Frappuccino, but I don't know what it is. What's this asshole honking for? Cactus Club Cafe. You see a lot of those around. They're usually very busy. It's a really popular chain of restaurants. And a very nice fountain out front here to relax while you're having your lunch downtown or whatever. So I think I'll start wrapping up the live stream, everyone. Remember to like, subscribe, hit all those notification buttons and whatnot. Feel free to join the memberships. Sunny day here in Vancouver. Hope you enjoyed your Wednesday. Have a great rest of the week, everyone. Thank you to the mods. Thank you to those who sent support. Appreciate you so much. Yeah, have a great rest of the week. And we'll see you on the next one, everyone. Thank you. See you. Take care. Bye for now.